A few days ago, I just woke up and I go onto YouTube and I saw that WWE posted a video called WrestleMania 40 Behind the Curtain, where they talk about all the things that were on the set getting towards WrestleMania 40. And my name is Logan Insco. I'm a wrestling fan, and here are my thoughts on WrestleMania 40 Behind the Curtain. So the point of WrestleMania 40, WWE wanted to make sure that this will be the biggest WrestleMania in the history of entertainment. And believe me, it was. Okay, so first, we need to go all the way back to January of 2024 on the day one episode of Raw. And that is where they were announcing that an old former WWE champion was going to be coming back to make a surprise appearance. But then Jinder Mahal came out and we were like, it's not Jinder Mahal. And then we heard, I just smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock is back. And he makes something clear. He says after the show he's going to go out to a restaurant to get something to eat. And he says, should The Rock sit in a booth? The Rock likes a booth. Should The Rock sit at the bar? I really like the bar. Or should The Rock sit at the head of the table? And the crowd goes nuts. From that response, it's pretty obvious that that's a spoiler for a match between The Rock versus Roman Reigns. And although everybody knows in order to main event WrestleMania, you have to get through one really difficult test, and that is winning the Royal Rumble match. So imagine that, The Rock wins the Royal Rumble and he goes to Mania to fight Roman, but no, Cody Rhodes won, which I predicted. And Cody Rhodes one day on an episode of SmackDown says that he is going to make his decision on who is he going to fight at WrestleMania 40 between Roman Reigns, the undisputed WWE champion, or Seth Rollins, the world heavyweight champion. And Cody makes it very, very clear that I want that title and I'm coming after you, Roman Reigns, but not at WrestleMania. And that he says, I decided to be taking counsel. Roman, one of the individuals I talked to, he knows you very, very well. And then The Rock comes out again. And everyone went nuts. They were like, are we getting it? Is it finally happening? And yeah, they were like, Cody is out and The Rock is in. And the reason why, at the time, WWE wanted to do Roman versus The Rock. Reason number one, they explained it. They didn't want Roman to drop the title yet. What The Rock said to Cody, you got a bright future ahead of yourself, and I would love to see you finish your story some other time. But you should give this WrestleMania to The Rock. I'll fight Roman and you fight Seth. And yeah, reason number two, they wanted Roman Reigns to defeat Hulk Hogan's championship record, and that they were going to have Cody win the belt sometime later on in the year. Although fans, I thought every fan was going to be happy, but it turns out people are pissed. They were mad that WWE decided to do Roman versus The Rock, and they explained this. Roman and Cody was already done at WrestleMania 39. I mean, they said Roman and The Rock. To me, that sounds like the biggest WrestleMania match in the history of entertainment. And who am I to disagree with that? I mean, like, the reason why fans were too upset about it is because The Rock didn't earn the opportunity. He should have won the Royal Rumble. And that if they wanted to do Rock and Roman, they should have done it like last year at 39 because it's in Hollywood, the home of The Rock in movies. So they should have done it then. So now WWE fans are mad. They tweeted, "We want Cody." That trend became number one in the USA. And so, just to make things a little bit more clear, WWE decided to hold a kickoff show for WrestleMania 40. And then they'll finally understand why they think that Roman Reigns and The Rock is the biggest WrestleMania main event in the history of WrestleMania. And then The Rock was talking, but then Cody Rhodes came out and he said, "This right here is bullshit. Rock, you and I had a good talk, but it is not your distinction to decide the main event. It is mine, because I won the Royal Rumble, and Cody chooses Roman Reigns." And Roman says, "You must be stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. Go over there. Go with the dummy in green. Face it, you're embarrassing yourself because you're irrelevant, just like your dad." And then Cody was like, "You want to talk about family? Let me tell you something. If your grandfather was here, if The Rock's grandfather was here, they'd be ashamed because none of you have been doing the cooking for 2 years." And then The Rock says, "When you talk about his family, you talk about my family." And then he says, "You and I have a problem." And The Rock Will Smithed Cody. And now fans around social media were wondering, then what is going to be the main event? So they officially decided, WWE management, to change the main event of WrestleMania. And that they will do Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Although The Rock in the wrestling world was mad that WWE fans have been tweeting for years that at WrestleMania they want to see Roman versus The Rock and that we were going to get it, and then you all just let it go. Now you don't want to see it. I'm like, what? And that's the reason, because you all tweeted, "We want Cody." That's The Rock's impersonation. And so that doesn't mean that The Rock still can't fight at WrestleMania. The reason why they were going to do Cody and Seth was because the original plan was Seth Rollins and CM Punk. But since Punk tore his tricep, the closest thing we can do for Cody to have a championship shot at Mania is against Seth Rollins. But everybody wanted Cody to fight Roman, so they got it. But yet, there is still a potential WrestleMania tag team match featuring Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. The wrestling industry thought about that, and they were like, actually, that sounds like a good idea. And that we can have that on night 1. And on night 2, we have Roman versus Cody. And now WWE made it official. Now the rules of this match, if Roman and Rock lose, Cody gets to finish his story without any help from the Bloodline distracting him. Although if Roman and Rock won, it's Bloodline rules on night 2. And this all had fans starting to wonder. They were like, well, I think we should give a chance for The Rock and the Bloodline to win on night 1. And then on night 2, Roman has Bloodline rules, although we can see some possibilities for certain returns, like John Cena, Stone Cold, or maybe even The Undertaker. And so, on night 1, it was Roman Reigns versus The Rock versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. And Roman and Rock won. And so, on night 2, it finally comes. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. At first, it seems like a pretty fair match by the looks of things. That is until Jimmy and Solo came out to take down Cody. But then we saw the return of John Cena to help Cody, although they get interrupted by The Rock. He stares down John Cena, and then the Shield music hit for a second. And I thought, the Shield music hit. Is Moxley coming back? Because there were rumors that Moxley could be coming back to WWE, but no, it was Seth Rollins. But then we heard boom, and everyone went nuts At first, they were all chanting, Austin, Austin. They wanted Stone Cold. But Undertaker, that seemed like a better surprise. And then The Undertaker slammed The Rock. And then when The Rock and Undertaker got out of the ring, Seth Rollins was about to finish the job, but Roman took a chair and hit Rollins in the back to get revenge on him for what he did to him 10 years ago. But then Cody did a crossroads, then another crossroads, and a third crossroads. Finish the story, and Cody Rhodes finishes the story and is now the new WWE champion. And they had a beautiful ceremony. And that on the next night on Raw, The Rock came to congratulate Cody, and that he says, I have to go. I have to go back to my Hollywood movie duties. Mark my words, Cody Rhodes, that when I come back, I'm coming for you. And Cody says, looking forward to it. Now, here's what I think should happen. What I think should happen is The Rock comes back at the Royal Rumble. The Rock wins the Royal Rumble. And then we get The Rock versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41. Although a lot of people are thinking that Roman's going to come back at SummerSlam. But no. I feel like Roman, when The Rock and Cody are fighting at WrestleMania 41, Roman comes out, takes down The Rock, and helps Cody win. Don't you guys agree? Comment down below. What do you think is going to happen? But all in all, that's all I have to say for today. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. Make sure to turn on notifications because I do post bangers on this channel every single day that you guys wouldn't want to miss. And be sure to press that share button so your friends can get notified whenever I post a brand new video. And yeah, make sure to turn on that notification bell. I would really appreciate it, as it does help out a lot with the channel, because I do love posting wrestling content. That's my plan from now on. But yeah, be sure to subscribe for more. Logan Insco is out, man. Peace.